As Kenya, we have removed visa requirement for any African coming to Kenya to make it possible for Africans, for citizens, for our continent to move freely and to eliminate unnecessary barriers that ultimately impedes trade, impedes movement of people, and reduces transition of services and other requirements that facilitate the development of our continent.
This particular thing, the president of Kenya, President Ruto, did now is what the youth of Africa supposed to be calling our leaders to come together and make sure that this thing will happen in all African countries. Not the youth of Africans going out in the streets saying that your fellow African that is doing business in your country should leave your country. In this 21st century, this is what we should be calling for in Africa right now. We are in African continents that we will not be going to any African country with anything like visa. Just book your flights. Go to that place with your passports because we're supposed to be one, like EU. But some of us don't want to even talk about that. Just imagine what is happening in Ghana. That they are telling Nigerians doing businesses in Ghana to leave Ghana. Let me tell you, if there's anybody you people have caught going against your law, let me tell you, we are 100% in support of any country to apprehend that person and let the person face the law, period. Yes. Any country you see anybody, no matter who the person is, and the person goes against your law, the law should take its course on that particular person. Not coming out in the street. Well, the only thing that should make the African youth to go to the street right now is to go to the street and call our leaders for accountability. Let them come out and do the needful. Ask African Union, what are they really doing since they started operation? Ask African Union, ask our leaders question, how are they doing to make sure that Africa becomes one? We Africa will unite, not doing all these things. The other day, I saw a video from South Africa, one South African hospital, telling fellow Africans, calling them foreigners, that they should leave hospital, that what they are doing in that hospital is for South Africans. No issue, but that's the way they're supposed to have done it before that time, before allowing that video to come online. Yes. They would have announced it before allowing them to even come to that place. Even if they have come, it's about health issue. Why not give them the opportunity and let them be treated? We are all one. Instead of doing all this thing, all this discrimination among us, this is what our African leaders are supposed to be looking into right now. This is what they're supposed to be looking into. Thank you very much, the Kenyan President Ruto. You have really tried in doing this. So if you want to go to Kenya as it stands now and you are planning of getting visa, or somebody wants to, one agent is telling you that you need visa, just rest assured that you don't need visa to go to Kenya as an African. Just go there, they'll stamp you in as an African. But make sure you're not going there to do anything bad. But if they catch you, their law will still take its course on you. This is what we need in Africa. All African leaders should do this. We are one. Let's emulate good things for once. Let's emulate good things for once. Let's operate in Africa as EU is operating. Let's come out and ask our leaders, what are they really doing to unite Africa? What are they really doing to build railway around all African countries that will make it easy for us to travel from one African country to another African country? Do our businesses freely without any problem. That's what we're supposed to be doing, coming out in the street to do, instead of you coming out on the street asking your fellow Africans to leave your country. Maybe if they dig deep into that particular issue, like just maybe 1 or 2 persons that did something wrong, why not apprehend that person and let the person face the law? Yes, apprehend the person, let the person face the law. I beg, we need to wise up. We need to stop behaving like this is 21st century. And the youth are doing this thing. When I'm seeing those videos, I'll just be laughing inside me. Yes, I'll just be laughing at them. The youths. In this 21st century, you are telling your own fellow Africans to leave your country. Because of what? Listen, let me tell you, there's no place they demolish mud house, you won't see lizard. That thing you are saying that Nigerians in your country are doing, your own people are also doing it. When one hand is pointing somebody, the rest four, remember that the rest four is pointing that person. I remember my humble self, like my peace and love. Don't play.